Hello teachers! This video is to help increase your knowledge about blogging for your students. The first thing that you're going to want to do when you want to blog for your class is create a blog page. So when you've opened up your Internet Explorer, you're going to want to come up here to the right corner and click Sign In. And once you have signed in, you are going to come up here to the top right corner again and click on Site Manager. Once your Site Manager page has opened up, over here on the left column, there are all of the sites that you have been authorized to change and edit. So I'm going to click the 5th grade web page to put our teaching blog on. You are going to click on the 5th grade web page or whatever page that you would like for it to be on, and then click New Page. The type of page that you would like to create is a blog page, and that's going to be the 4th option down on this list. Go ahead and click on Blog, and then you can name your page and hit Save. Once you have done that, your page will show up underneath your current page section at the bottom. Find your blog page and click on it, and you are ready for your new post. Before you do your new post, I always like to come over here to the Options section and set my settings for this whole page. The Social Setting tab, which is this 3rd tab on the top, you're going to want to click and hit Commenting. This allows your students to comment on each post. I always like to require approval. This way, when the students make a comment, you are allowed to approve them or decline them. The other box that I like to click here is Allow Visitors to Change Names and Email Address. This just allows the students to use a name online so that you know who's commented and who has not commented. So once those boxes are checked, you're going to come down here and hit Save. Now your settings are ready to go so that every post that you put on this page, commenting is allowed. So you're ready to start for your new post. This green box here says New Posting. Go ahead and click on it, and you can title your posts anything that you would like. I always like to keep my titles the same with the activities that the students are participating in. I'm going to use a frog activity that my students have participated in this year. The other thing I like about this page is you can set the post date. So when you click on this red box, it pulls down a calendar. A lot of times I just go ahead and post it when I'm creating it, but if you want the students to see it on Thursday, you can click the Thursday date or click the Friday date. But we're going to go ahead and stick with today's date, and that sets your main general postings for this post. The next thing you're going to want to do is come up here to this tab, to these 3 tabs, and click on the Posting tab. This is actually where you are going to put what the students see when they go on to your blog. I always like to give my students directions just in case if they go home and they forget, or they don't know what to do, or they forget my email. It's always there for them, ready to go. So I'm going to copy this section here that I've used for all of my posts. Feel free to use it if you would like. You can change it or not use it all and create your own. So the first thing that I tell the kids to do, real simple, click on the link below and complete the food chain game. This is the activity online that the students are going to be participating in. Sometimes it's a game, sometimes it's a video, whatever it is, you can just go in and edit that. The second thing they need to do is post a comment using their gamer name. Now their gamer name my students created at the beginning of the year. And they wrote down on a piece of paper a gamer name that they wanted to be known as next to their name so that I knew what their gamer name was. That way the students are not using their real names online, and you are able to track who's posted and who hasn't. The second thing that we've done is we've asked them to type in their teacher's last name, their science teacher's last name, just because we have different sections of science in our 5th grade group, so that's kind of easy just for tracking on our end. Sometimes the students do it, and that's great. Other times they don't, and that's okay too. We still know based off of their gamer name who they are and which class they're in. The last thing that your students are going to need and able to post is an email. I always tell them that they can use their email address or they can use their parents' email address, but if they're not comfortable with that, I always put my email there so that they can have that, so that they can use. The next thing I need to do is insert the link. When you go to insert your link, you are going to want to go to the activity online that you want them to do and copy it straight out of your address bar. Once you have copied it, you can go back into your posting section and paste it. Now your post is ready for your students to participate in. So you're going to come down here and make sure that you hit your save button. Always hit that green button so that you can save what you have. Now your post is ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and sign out so that you can see what my students see when they are ready to comment. So I'm going to go into my 5th grade page where I put my blog page under my science tab. Ooh, it's not underneath my science tab. I put it as a new page. It's down here on my teacher's blog section. But you can see here in my science tab, I have my science discovery blog. And that is where my students go to view their activities and to post. But we're going to go down here into the teacher's blog. And here is your post. Your directions with the link so that the students can access it. Once your students have participated in the game, they're going to want to comment. So they're going to click on the comment section and they're going to type in their name. Now I always tell my students, remember, this isn't your real name, it's your gamer name, and that's just security reasons, and we discuss that in class. It's just kind of fun too for the kids. So Science Whiz is one of my students' gamers' names, so I'm going to use them. Their email, if you will notice here, their email will not be published, but in order for them to use their gamer name, they have to type in some type of email. So my students can use my email that they can reference up here at top, and then they comment. Now, when we go to comment, I always have my students, they can type in, I love this activity, but they also have to type in a couple of sentences telling me what they've learned. And once they've done that, they're going to hit Submit Comment. You can see up here, once they've hit Submit Comment, it doesn't show up yet. And that's because I have clicked that my comments need to be approved. So right now it shows that no comment has been posted. When I have an activity online that I know my students are doing, I check my comments once a day, twice a day, and I approve them. So let's go back in and sign in again, and I will show you how you can approve your comment. So once you've signed in and logged in, You're going to go back to your Site Manager page, and you can see over here all of your pending comments. And here it is. It says pending comments, and here is the comment that I posted. So you're going to click all comments, and this allows you to view all of your comments that your students have posted. If more than one student has posted, they will be listed here. So you can see here that it was posted by ScienceWiz, and this is what they said. So you're going to read their comment, and if you like it, you can approve it and hit the approve button. Or if it's a comment that you do not want out there for all students to see, you can hit the decline button. This button I've used a couple of times if students have posted multiple comments and it's the same thing. It just helps in managing your site. So I'm going to click approve, and it's going to pop up and ask me if I'm sure that I want to approve this comment, and I hit yes. Once I hit that yes button, it is now online for all of your students to see. So you go to your page, and you can see that there's one comment here. And here it is. The other thing that I like about this, if a student wants to see ScienceWiz's comment and they said, I learned that they see that the ScienceWiz student typed, I learned that the frog is a consumer and the plants are producers, they can hit this reply button and reply to that specific comment. So I'm already logged in as myself. If this were a student, it would go ahead and prompt them to enter their gamer name here and then their email again, but they can comment on this and then hit submit comment. And again, once they hit submit comment, it goes into your comment approval box. And here it is. So you can click on all comments, and you can see that Miss O'Neill commented, I learned that frogs were consumers too. So you can hit approve, hit yes, and then now it is in your comment section. And the cool thing about this is that it's kind of offset so that ScienceWiz knows that my comment was about the comment that they posted. So let me log off or sign out, and we'll go back in and look at faculty websites under the 5th grade page. Go back into my teacher's blog, and let's say it's a second student who wants to comment. They've gone ahead and they've viewed the game. They've participated in it. They're going to hit the comments button. They can see all of the comments that have been approved. And they can come here and they can type in their username. Let's say Purple Cow is their gamer name. They can use my email again or theirs, and then they can type whatever their comment is, what they learned. They're going to hit submit comment, and it's going to go into my comment box. So let me sign in one more time. Go to my Site Manager section. And here is that second comment. So I'm going to click on the green All Comments, and then see that Purple Cow typed in what they learned. Hit the Approve button, hit Yes, and then my approval section is now empty. Let's go back real quick and view our website and see what that looks like. Hit my comments section. You can see that the number tracks your comments. So I can see that Science Whiz posted a comment, Miss O'Neill commented about Science Whiz's comment, and then Purple Cow created a comment. Let me come back to this site manager. For some reason, my other posts on my pending comments are still popping up over here. So these comments here are actually ones that my students have posted, and I don't know why they're not clearing out. But let me go ahead and click on all comments and I will show you. Oh, it's not approving because I've already approved them. But this is what it looks like if you have multiple students who have posted. And you can actually scroll over their comment and hit approve, and it will update. That's another section. That's another way to approve your comments if you don't want to go to the all comments section and pull up your approval list. Okay, I know that was quick. That is a crash course on how to use blogs in your classroom. And I love, love, love my blog. It's one thing that I started this year that was one of my goals that I stole from another teacher. And it's one of the things that I have gotten a lot of enjoyment out of, and my students have gotten a lot of enjoyment out of. And the thing that I have found is that my students are always online, seeing if their comment has popped up or seeing if they can interact and comment on another student's post. If you would like to view my blog that my students have been on, you can go to the faculty website page under 5th grade in my science section, and you can click my science discovery blog. And this is actually my students' blog. So you can see we had a star review. Here's the last one, the Fossil Fuel Study Jam. Here's a Grand Canyon research project that I had them do. Here's a rock activity that I had them do and an electrical circuit activity to do. And you can see that I did kind of change up my different comments below just as the students got used to commenting. Feel free to borrow anything that I have on here. You are more than welcome to use my instructions or change them to make them fit yours, or use it as a sample in creating your own. And I am always here for questions. If you have a question, catch me in the hall or shoot me an email. I hope you have a great day.